In an armed robbery, maintaining your situational awareness is a critical part of successfully defending yourself. Hi everyone, this is John with today's active self-protection lesson. Today's lesson comes to us from Volusia County, Florida, and it shows an armed robbery that doesn't go very well for the armed robber. It's going to teach us the importance here of transitional spaces and understanding our dangers there, about knowing when to fight back and maintaining situational awareness so you see when your opportunity arises. Just another day at the store when this guy walks in here with his hood up and he is going to pull this gun out of his pants. And of course, we can't tell here if that gun is real or not. And he's just absolutely is going to almost just screw it in her left ear there and demand the money out of the till. Now, if you go watch the news story that has an interview with her husband, and he says that this gal's quite a firecracker and she's paying attention to what's going on here. And finally, when he goes back over the counter, she's decided that gun is actually not real and grabs it from him and actually shoots it at him. Come to find out, it looked like it was a BB gun, wasn't loaded, didn't do anything to him. So now she's got a hold of him and she's going to hold him down here and actually has him cowering in the corner. And she's going to look for, how am I going to end this here? She didn't really have an end game in mind. So now he's going to drive her off, jump back over the counter, and she's going to start hitting the panic alarm, trying to get somebody there, while he is going to now finally head out without really anything, I don't think. Let's go back. I want to learn some important lessons here. We talk about armed robberies happening in convenience stores. These are transitional spaces, and they happen very quickly. They always happen out of ambush. When it comes time to defend yourself, you've got to decide when the right time is. You got to find the right opportunity to defend yourself. The gun here was at contact distance. Might have been a good time if you were a defender, but she chose not to. That's okay. You got to find your right opportunity. Sometimes the right answer is just to give him the money out of the till and let him have a nice day. But she's still thinking here, and her husband said she figured out eventually, because he hit her in the head with it a couple times, that it was too light to be a real gun, and that's when she decided she was going to go for it. Now, if you're going to decide you're going to fight a guy like this who has, decided to rob you and point what looks like a gun at you, you better be ready to go, and go now. I love that she takes the opportunity. You can see the gun there on the counter. When she pushes him over, the gun is in play. I don't know that she knew that at the beginning, but thankfully she did here. Now, she went and she shot it at him. It wasn't a real gun, and you ask, would that have been legitimate if it was a real gun? The answer to that is yes. He presented a deadly threat by pointing a gun at her. If she had turned it on him, it would have been entirely justified. But she knows that he's a punk now, and so she's going to go and get him. But my question here is, do you have the empty-handed skills to do anything about this and actually affect any kind of, a subduing of this guy? Well, she really didn't really have any answers for that, so he was able to overpower her. And you got to watch out for this stuff, because he could have been big enough and really hurt her. Now she goes and gets the panic alarm, but it's not going to help her. However, at the end of the day, this gal did a fantastic job. She protected herself. She took the opportunity that she had. She drove the bad guy off without taking anything. I think she covered her ass.